Alright, last video of the night, my life vlog. This is gonna be I don't know how long this one's gonna be, but, yeah, this week is just kind of calm before the storm. Next week, so tomorrow I'm going to work, and after work I'm gonna go watch Final Destination, which I cannot wait to see, which sounds awesome. Really gonna enjoy Final Destination, I think. And then, been hearing such good things about that. And then Monday, I'm going to go to that old school theater I like to go to. They're showing the original King Kong for $5. I'm definitely going to go do that. And then I'm going to go to Tuesday. I'm going to go to work, go to the comic book shop, see Hurry Up Tomorrow, which I've heard horrible things about that movie, by the way. It has like a 0% Rotten Tomatoes. That being said, I'm still going to go see it. Just because, honestly, there's not much, movies out this week. There really isn't anything. It's just Final Destination and Hurry Up Tomorrow. Probably because anybody who wanted to open a movie this weekend is like, hey, till next week is Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible. And they're like, we don't want to compete. So we're going to just step out of the way. And, yeah. And Final Destination is, going to make some decent money too. So I think they were smart to do that, but it just, as a guy who isn't like your average moviegoer where I go multiple times a week, most people only go a few times a year. Well, I go multiple times a week, so I just looking for things to go check out. I also am going to go check out they're showing 28 weeks or 28 days later back in theaters again for one night only. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go do that. That sounds fun. So I'll do that on a Wednesday night. Yeah, and I think they show a special scene of the new one, so that sounds cool to me. It'd be cool if they were showing both of them back in theaters. I'm not really sure why they chose just to do one, but am I gonna go? Hell yeah. So, and then, yeah, I think that's fun. And then, next week I got some stuff going on with that. So, yeah, lots of cool videos going on. I really just say, though, this week is the calm before the storm because Saturday is my birthday. Not this Saturday, but I guess by the time this video goes up, it is this Saturday. So feel free to wish me a happy birthday in the comments. But I will be talking about what I did for my birthday in the next My Life vlog, but I get that going on. And then it's summer movie season at that point because we got Lilo and Stitch coming out of work, Mission Impossible, and it's Memorial Day weekend, and then it's we're literally in the last week of June, so it's just oh yep, summer movie season. So I'm gonna be cleaning up also and getting ready for family to come visit that week. It's just gonna be crazy stuff that week. Family, my brother's graduate. My younger brother, anyways, he's graduating from high school. Only one of my siblings that was still in high school, and so he's graduating, and so that's good for him. Great to see him doing that stuff, and but so my brother's graduating. I have a birthday. I have family visiting in the summer movie season. Work's gonna be very busy. It's gonna, I always hate. When my family comes to visit from Texas, I mean, I have my own issues with them. I love my family, but they're Trumpies, and I'm not. It's whatever. So I kind of enjoy it a little bit, but I also regret it because my grandparents are getting old. No matter how much you disagree with family, you gotta always enjoy the time you have left with them, right? Because you never know. Especially the older you get. The older you get, you realize how much family really means. And even though certain sides of them are just crazy, you learn to just accept it and just understand that these are people you have for a time. Enjoy them while you have them, because who knows what's happened next, right? And I just feel bad because I never have enough time with them because I always am busy with work and stuff. Every time they come, they usually come during the holidays, and it's I'm busy during the holidays. They come during the summer, and I'm busy during the summer, so I don't know. I am going to try and take my grandpa to go see Mission Impossible because, we're going to go get some tacos, go watch a fucking 3-hour action movie. Sounds perfect to me, right? him and I kind of have the same mindset of like, let's just go escape family for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, well, let's go watch a movie for 3 hours. But you know, we all have our disagreements with family. So if I have family watching this video and they're hearing me say that, just know I have no animosity toward you. I just think you're full of shit politically sometimes. So I know they don't watch my videos. That's why I'm comfortable saying that. Even if they did, sorry, don't know what to say. But yeah, I've been now I have been hunting at toy store. I've been really figure hunting, like toy hunting, And what I've really just been looking for is those damn 2003 turtles targets, and I got the one, but can't find the others. And it's been driving me nuts. I don't think I'm going to be able to find them, to be honest. So I've kind of given up on that. But I did find some of these reprint figures. I don't know why Playmates Toys is doing this, by the way. It's cool, but they're reprinting some of the 2012 figures. So I got the Shredder here, which I picked up. He's pretty cool. Moving him out of the way so you can see the other ones I picked up because he's kind of covering them up. And then cool Metalhead, and then in the back here found this guy, and I was just so happy to have this guy because I've been looking for a really cool He-Man figure, and this guy looks amazing. This is from the Netflix series, and it's him with the armor and everything. Really love this figure. I grabbed him because I've been looking for a really good He-Man figure, and that was a good figure. But I think the other thing was I'm just really trying to, how do I put it? Get in that He-Man mood because that new movie's come out. I also, where did I put it? It's down here. Let's see if I can pull it out. I got so much stuff in here, it's kind of tight. But I think you can do it. Yep. Got the steelbook of that show, Revelation and Revolution. I need to watch it. Do a rewatch of that now that I have it in hand. So that'll be fun to do that. But yeah, those are really cool. And yeah, so that's that. I've been hunting for the Simpsons figures. I think I'm kind of lost the boat on the 2003 figures. My targets ain't getting them by now, and they're replacing them with 2012 figures. Something tells me my target's just not getting them. I don't know why they only have the two, but I pray that I find them at the other two at some point, but it is what it is. And I've just been really into figure collecting it lately. I mean, this shelf right here, let me flip it around. Shelf used to be empty. Like, this shelf had a couple figures on it. Look at it now. It's almost full. And then it's making me sad because over there I only have those two big ones, the Beauty and the Beast and the Avatar. I'm going to have to move those at some point and just start filling up those last two shelves. And I think if that gets to that point, I just don't know where I'm going to put figures. So I'm going to have to figure that out. No pun intended there. But it is kind of like, oh yeah, that's one of this is kind of why I got more into collecting Pops for a while. Is because all my Pops, they fit so easily in this cabinet, and they all stack behind each other very easily, where these figures, to get them to stand, I have to pose them, make them stand a certain way, and it's really difficult to get all those figures to sit in there. With Pops, it's not that difficult. A lot of them come with stands and bases and things like that, where these don't. I have to pose them. So I'm just trying to figure all that out. I probably will never stop collecting figures, especially since now that I've really gotten back into figures, it's just reminded me why I love collecting figures. I do like posing them and playing around with them. I just maybe need to start being a little bit more selective, though I think I'm already very selective, so I'm not really sure what it is. But I did want to show that. And then the last figure I got here, besides this Amber from Danny Phantom, found that at Five Below, I got the Monkey Ball figure from the game Nintendo. Kind of a nostalgic game for me. We used to have that on GameCube. I don't remember playing it a whole lot, but it's kind of nostalgic because where I used to go to this like kids haircut place. I always had that on GameCube. I just think it's cool to have just kind of the memory of that experience in my life. I don't know. Such a great lineup of figures here. I love so many of these figures. And it's just, you know what I love about my figure and just toy collecting is there's Indiana Jones here, but there's also Wolverine. Or there's, Ninja Turtles, Simpsons. I got fucking Alf figures back there. There's Mario. There's a Transformer. There's a Tron figure. There's Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg figures. None of it makes any sense. It really goes together. But I frankly just do not give a shit. I just like having all these different things sit together. I mean, look at this. You got He-Man right behind a Snake Eye, right next to Snake Eyes back there. None of it makes any sense, But it's kind of what I like about it. And I can kind of diversify and make it look nice. And, I mean, this is all cluttered. Some figures are clearly fallen over. But yet somehow it still looks right, And that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, yeah. And then, other than that, I've been finishing this book I've been reading called Anime Impact, which is written by Chris Stuckman. I need to finish this. And then I'm going to have another book I need to dive into. I'm getting the Superman prequel book to the new movie in June, like first week of June. So when I finish that, I think I'm going to dive into that and then probably read another book. And then I want to read Wicked. And then I'm going to read a couple other things. But I'm just trying to read more books this year. Really get in there. And yeah, just kind of clean up, looking around at things. Excuse me, I'm tired. It is like past 10 o'clock right now. So I do want to get this going. But yeah, trying to think. Is there anything else I should mention? I don't think so. But yeah. Yeah. Wish me a happy birthday down in the comments. Have a good week, you guys.